Good evening, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing great. For those that are tuning in uh, on YouTube, we stream, Facebook, and for those who follow my several TikToks under HCS5, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is doing great. Yes, man. Guess my I was so tired. Allergies been had been bothering me so bad that I was out all day. I mean, I slept all day. Didn't wake up till like around 9 o'clock, so I'm well rested. Like I said, I've been having allergies pretty bad for about 3, 4 days, but I'm doing better right now. Wide awake. So here we go. I'm fixing to share this to uh, my cousin Jesse. Okay, there we go. Today I'm speaking of the title's called Encounters of the Grove. The grove that I'm speaking about is Elms Grove. How you doing, cousin Jesse? How you doing tonight? So that's what I'm going to be speaking about. As y'all can see, I'm wearing my shirt for tonight. Is this shirt that I have? So it's Encounters of the Grove of Elms Grove. I should have put Elms Grove on there, but I can change the title. But I just put it Encounters of the Grove because that's kind of like what it kind of like what it is, but it's not. There's a creek that runs right through the mobile home park and stuff like that. Let me share this to the other groups that I share with real quick. Share this live feed, brother and sisters. How you doing, Sister Madeline? Hope you're doing great today. I was just sharing to the groups that I shared to. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. As for me, I got a good day's rest after having a lot of sleepless nights where I couldn't rest because of the allergies that I had. I'm well rested. I slept since this morning all the way till 9 o'clock this evening. So that's like one of the first good night rest or a rest that I've gotten in a long time. I was running in Echale, real tired because the allergies wasn't letting me sleep well. I was waking up with my tear ducts hurting real bad. Where I guess in Spanish is like called lagañas. What is it called in English?
I call them my burgers, man. That's what I call them.
Yeah,
Hello,
but
CC with
it wasn't.
GNA.
It wasn't tearing up. It was just getting my tear ducts were getting clogged up, so it was hurting my tear ducts real bad in the inside because it was coming out hard, right? So man. Then if you rub it, it cuts you, because it's so hard. It cuts your tear duct, so you feel the pain and the itching, the redness. But I finally got me some sleep. How you doing, sister? So we got casual conversation with GNA. How you doing? Hope you all
What's
doing
up, little
great.
brother?
I did a podcast with them a long time ago, cousin. Uh, Casual conversation with GNA. They had their own little podcast. I'm thinking they still do. I'm not sure, but I did a podcast with them. Talked about all kinds of things, dealing with the balance. I know that I guess everybody's been through something in their own. The only thing I can say to people, brothers and sisters, when you experience something, so you go through something, don't question your sanity. Most time people see something or witness something, they go tell a family member or somebody that might know, which then people might question your sanity, saying that it's all in your imagination and things like that. I suggest when you're going through something, if you have the capabilities, like for example, if you're recording or you got a camera, uh, try to capture what you're seeing or witnessing. So like that, if what you're seeing you're capturing on your videos that you create, or is photobombing your videos, or if you take a picture because you're hearing a growling sound or somebody saying something to you, and you snap a picture of that vicinity, and then you're able to capture something in there, that's where you got something, right? Because if it's your imagination, nothing is going to come out on the video and nothing is going to come out on the photo. But if you capture it, is because it truly is something that's there, that you might not be able to see with your senses, but it's there because you capture it on video or on photo. So that's what I would recommend. Of course, people are always going to try to question your story, but if you got proof and you capture it like I do, then they really can't question me too much because I have evidence. I mean, I got short reels where you can see the things moving. you know so that's what I would suggest. And if it's getting too hot and heavy that you feel that you're being spiritually attacked, I would recommend going into prayer, having a tie boundary in Jesus' name, and forgive, because that's one thing that I believe is a spiritual opening from that comes all the way from generational curses, is unforgiveness. Forgiveness is part of love, right? We have to forgive, and that's what the enemy uses. These unseen forces, unforgiveness, they feed off of that. They feed off unforgiveness. They feed off of hatred, of anger, vengeance. That's what they feed off. If you see your society, right, or you can look around anywhere around the world, how much hatred and anger is there in this world? There's a lot, right? We see it in all avenues, in all aspects, whether it be politics, whether it be within racism, right? Within nations, you see it. Um, but that's why it's important to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. There you go, cousin. We got a couple of people here, or one person.
Only one person?
Yeah, I think Brother Josh is live right now. I
I
was gonna
see.
tell you to wait till 12, but I said no, might as well just do it, because staying up real late, it's not good. I mean, like I said, I've been trying to recuperate for this allergies for a while now.
So Madeline left, man. So there's only Gilbert in here. Casual conversation
I'm
left.
not sure, cousin. I'm not sure. I see. I don't know. I see two people in the lobby. I shared it to
Hello,
the
Mr.
group.
Anderson. How you doing, Mr. Anderson? Welcome to Friday night.
We got Mr. Anderson in the house. So yeah, I want to talk about Encounters of the Grove, which is Elms Grove. I should have put Elms Grove, but I know I just put Encounters of the Grove. I said, let me put up a title on here. And that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about tonight, brothers and sisters, for those that are tuning in or tune in. Uh, it's kind of like who's ever been told don't say nothing to nobody or don't say that. Who's
All the
ever been
time,
told?
man. I've been told
Who's
that.
ever been told? Don't say that. You can't do that. Don't say that because they're giving you a direct order not to say that, not to do this, not to do that, right? If you disobey the lawful order, then there's consequences. There's
Those are ass
consequences,
whooping.
and to me, it's like I don't follow nobody's orders, nobody's direction. The only orders I follow is Jesus Christ, and and that's why I do these videos. No, I've had people threaten me, like don't say that, don't do that, all throughout my life. But I'm still here. I still say what I gotta say, regardless. And if the things that I say here on spiritual encrypted encounters doesn't resonate with nobody, well, you can always
Keep
go to
scrolling.
another. You
Keep
don't have to be.
scrolling.
But that's how it is sometimes. It's like all my life, man. I got tired of people telling me you can do this, you can do that, you gotta be like this, you gotta be like that. We all have to go through our own trials and tribulations. And if you're gonna judge me for me. Don't judge me for somebody in my past, like my parents or my brothers and sisters. Judge me for who I am, for what I've done. Don't go off judging me for somebody else in my past that's might be related to me, but that's not me. I'm my own person. And there's a lot of people that do that. Have you ever had that happen to you, cousin? Where somebody tries to
Yeah,
to a one of your family members or something like that, and you
yeah,
know that
man.
what's coming out of the mouth is kind of like they're just targeting you, like picking on you because you're not at all like them because you're your own person. Have
Yep.
you ever experienced anything like that?
Yeah, man. A lot of people used to do that because of my brother Joe. No, your brother this, your brother that. I get, hey, man, that's my brother, man. I had one guy, man, that when we came back from Hampton, I was out with my baby mama, and this guy comes up and say, "Hey, man, your brother owed me money, and you don't love your brother enough to pay for him." I said, "You know what, man? I'm just gonna give you the money so you can get the hell out of my face." So yeah, stuff like
Oh
that,
man,
man. I don't like to speak ill of the dead, man, but yeah, he did that.
yeah. I remember one time. I had there was this guy that had when I was in the army. This happened in the military. Uh, there was this guy that was my roommate. They moved him into my room, and he was always asking me all kinds of questions, about my family. And I was trying to figure out why he's asking me questions about my family. Then one night I went to this bar called Longhorn Saloon on the west side of Fort Hood. Still in the military, and the guy came in there and sat right in front of me. That was my roommate, and it's like, man, how does he know where I'm at? And then he looks at it's telling me that that he's a captain and that uh, he wants to know about my brother-in-law, my brother-in-laws. And it's like, and I'm laughing. I mean, why you messing with me? Why you playing? And then he starts saying their names. Then he shows me his fucking, excuse my language, his ID card. His real name. He drops it and he said, "You need to tell me about all this and all that." Uh, and I said, "Look, man," he said, "first of all, you done blew your cover. Second of all, nobody messes with my family." That's what I told him. By the time I got from that bar to my room, the whole room was cleared out. So this guy was like CID or undercover, but there was a confusion there. The confusion was that the one of the name of my brother-in-laws that he mentioned, which was named Ernest, uh, there was a big drug dealer in the Rio Grande Valley named another person named Ernest Castaneda that lived in Brownsville. So I guess they're looking to the background and stuff of people, relatives and stuff like that. And they thought that I was affiliated with a guy from Brownsville because they shared the same last name. So they did all of that for nothing. You know, it had nothing to deal with me. And I was trying to figure out why every time it came down to doing a urinal test, well, which we call in the Army is a piss test, they do a urinal test periodically to make sure you're not doing drugs, right? That I was always being called every freaking time. Boom, boom. And I'm like, why are the people calling me, to do all this every single time? Well, that's what it was. That's why I say, don't judge me for somebody else, judge me for me, you know. But so that's what I understand. What somebody else is doing, like what that guy was trying to make me look like a bad guy when I wasn't doing diddly squat.
No,
You know,
he also
that right there, honestly, how it used to be back in the day, that's an ass whooping.
blew his cover every night.
Ass whooping for falsely accusing me of something that I ain't doing, or even a person that's not even related to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, whatever past my brother-in-law, my real brother-in-law was doing, I don't know, because I was in Fort Hood. But yeah, just things like that, it pisses me off. Well, it doesn't piss me off. It's just like, here we go again. It's like playing a freaking violin, certain family members, or they're going to say this and this and that, play the some old tune when they haven't bothered to know me from when I left the Rio Grande Valley back in 1989. I mean, 2025 right now, are we? 2025. That's a lot of years. So I just wanted to talk about that. Don't paint me to be somebody of my next of kin, because I am my own person.
Welcome, Bonnie.
Judge me for my works, not for somebody else's works, for my works. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And that goes out to anybody. Judge me for my works. Don't be comparing me with somebody else. No, I'm my own person. The things that I've experienced, the things that I've been through is what I went through. My testimonies are my testimonies that I share with y'all. And I just don't share stories. I do share evidence with y'all here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. So that's a
Yeah.
big difference compared to a lot of people that are in this field. The only thing they have to provide to put on the table is a story, but they have no evidence or no proof, no pictures, no videos of nothing. Because honestly, I'm at a whole different level than a lot of these people spiritually because of the things that I capture. It's a spiritual ability that I've had since I was a kid all the way up to now. You know, I just had to adapt to the what I was witnessing and find a way to capture the evidence in which I have, and it's called technology. So here we go.
Welcome to the Grove, ladies and gentlemen.
I do got some pictures, and it's dealing with, but this is not with Elms Grove, but I did take them maybe to show them later on. They're freaking freaked out, man. It's kind of like, to me, it looks like a camp, like they're set up there, uh, but they have like a cloak that is protecting their. I don't know if it's a cloak or they're just vibrating a whole different frequency. But I got some crazy pictures of what seems to be a camp in the woods. But it would have to be to the eye of the beholder. Nothing in those areas when I enter is like when I lose time and stuff. But tonight is about Encounters of the Grove. I can share those later on during the show.
How you doing, my bros? Welcome in.
I do my bros.
Hey, Bounty.
You know, it's like, like I said, I got me good rest and doing a lot better. But yes, I've had many encounters in the Grove or in Elms Grove. I should have put Encounters of Elms Grove. I might correct that after the video. I don't think I can correct it right now because we already started. Or can I?
I don't
No,
know.
I won't. I won't try to mess with it. Here we go. We got Walks with Bear here. I don't even know where to start this off, man, because the things that I experienced in Elms Grove, it was pretty hot and heavy, man. At first, when I moved in there, I never noticed nothing really. I never really noticed nothing because the only thing I would see was the park where because my son was barely born, so the park where I could just you know looking into the future where I was gonna spend time with my son at the park after school or go take him to the swimming pool that was there. That's how I was seeing it as a location where I was gonna raise my son. Uh, One of the things that I noticed, the first thing that I ever noticed of this location, and it wasn't even dealing with the the things that I witnessed there, was that the management were assholes. Check it out. There was a storm that had come through. I hadn't even been there for a month. There's a piece of paper that landed in my yard from this. I'm talking the strong storm that was throwing trash all over the place. There was one piece of paper that landed in my yard. Right. I didn't know because I was at work. Well, when I got at work, there was a note on my door that the office wanted to see me. So I go up there, and they're telling me the office is telling me that I have to move, and the management was white. So, and I said, why are you telling me I have to move? We said, well, we found a piece of paper. They had a picture of the piece of paper that was in my yard, right? I didn't know I was at work, so I'm looking and said, I know there was a bad storm when I went to work this morning. So you trying to tell me I have to move? I mean, I just moved in here. I got this grandfather clause that I could stay here as long as I want to, so long I raise my son here. It's like it's the deal that you had with the place that I bought this mobile home, and the guy, his name was okay. Guess what his name was? Somebody take a guess what the manager's name was.
Steve,
It fits him perfectly,
Kevin,
huh?
Kevin.
No, his name was literally Dick. His name was Dick. He was uh he was freaking a white guy named Dick. His his coveralls said Dick. So I'm looking at him and I said, so you trying to kick me out with a piece of paper, but I've been I was at work. If I would have seen a piece of paper or any trash around mobile home, I would pick it up, but I was at work. So what's the real reason you're trying to kick me out? I mean, I'm a proud American. I deserve my country. So what's the reason you're really trying to kick me out, Dick? That's what I call him. So it's easy when somebody's got the name Dick to call him Dick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it said, or are you overlooking this too much? Because I do have lawyers and I can fight for what you're trying to do. I don't think it's right. Don't you think? I mean, then he's like, well, yeah, I started having a bad day this morning and I was feeling a certain way. So yeah, and you're trying to take it out on me for a piece of freaking paper, bro. And then he's like, okay, I'm sorry, blah 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 and stuff. But that's when I noticed that things wasn't right in Elms Grove. It's like, why are they trying to kick me out? Is it
Yeah.
man? I didn't even play Spanish music because I don't really listen to music. I don't even got a radio. I wouldn't play Spanish music and said, oh, it must be the skin color, right? That's what I thought. You know, uh, but after that, Dick continued to be a dick because there was many other occasions that I had encounters with Dick. Not the
Hello.
succubus kind or incubus kind, but Dick was
Just a
just a dick.
bit. Hello, beyond the box. That's messed up, man. How you gonna be named Dick and then act like one?
I think Dick was tired of doing his job because his job was to be a dick with the people that lived in that mobile home park. They want it's kind of like the security told me. She told me that that park was like living in a concentration camp, and they wanted to govern it like with a tight fit with a They wanted to govern it like this.
with the
So
iron
yeah,
fist.
yeah, with the iron fist. So that's what I
Yeah.
noticed. A lot of this before I even had any encounters with anything. Maybe I should have left when they told me to leave with a piece of paper because of the piece of paper that I had in my yard, and I should have gone talk to the people. But since I had barely bought the mobile home, that was my home. I still stayed there. I think Dick retired, like maybe within that year that he tried to tell me to leave, that I had barely moved in there. Dick and his wife moved. They went somewhere else. Uh, he was already an old fella. He was up there in age, so he was just being, what people want to say, old and senile, or like his fit. It fit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, his fit named him pretty good. Dick. Imagine having a name and somebody calls you Dick all the time.
Dude, I hope his wife's name wasn't Virginia. I mean Virginia.
Yeah. So I started noticing that, and then some of the people, they're looking at me a certain way because the majority of the people that lived in there were white. So it's like, man, I hope I didn't move into one of those locations where they're gonna come looking for me with white sheets on their head, telling me to come play outside with them or something. But that's like one of the first things that happened to me there was the management. There were a-holes, big time. And it's like so that already right there is already a bad vibe, right? When they're to come and harass you, guess what it was? Putting notes on the door, and you need to come to the office. We need to talk to you. And every time I would always find a note on my door because I was always trying to find something on me to try to get me out of there. So it's kind of like, man, I'm paying these people. I'm paying for my mobile home. I'm paying for the law rent, and I can be here in peace because every time I come from work, they're putting freaking notes on my door. So they were literally harassing me daily. And when I go over there, they try to write me up for this and that, and it's like they just want, I guess, that we're putting pressure on me so I can voluntarily leave by myself, but I didn't give them the satisfaction. I showed them my grandfather clause that I had on my contract from when I bought the mobile home, what the deal was there, and that I could use it in a court of law to be able to fight them, right? Because it says that so long I'm buying it, that I can stay there as long as I to raise my son. And that right there, and it had their signature too, because they had made a deal with that location. So yeah, that by itself, being harassed like that, it doesn't put you in a good mood. You're like, golly, why did these people keep on messing with me? So right there, but when you're not in a good mood, what is that, cousin? If you're not in a good mood,
That's a spiritual opening, man.
spiritual opening. There we go.
You could accuse him of littering rat for leaving so many sticky notes that he was littering your yard.
Yeah.
How you
So
doing, Monica?
there's one of the things that happened. Another thing that happened there that I didn't know was that location where I lived was a flood zone. How did I find out it was a flood zone? Is one evening it was raining. I seen the creek rise, and the water rose from the creek, and it flooded mobile homes. Mobile homes that were further down the road where I lived, they went underwater. There was one that was right by the park. Their mobile home was literally, the water was all the way to the top of the roof of their mobile home, because it was like a depression. So their mobile home was underwater. Their cars were underwater. When the water resided, uh, and there was some mobile homes that were taken into the woods. I mean,
Wow.
literally took it into the woods. So people lost their homes, people lost their vehicles. So that's when I found out that that the location I was living in was a flood zone. So I went to do some inspecting because the water rose almost to where my mobile home was. And I started doing an inspection underneath the home, and I found out that there was damage already. So that water had the capability of rising all the way up to the top of the hill because where I lived is was going downhill. So I found out that my mobile home, something I wish that they would have told me, that the people that sold me the mobile home would have told me that the mobile had some kind of damage or something. They never told me anything. But so there you go. I was dealing with Dick and then dealing with the flood zone.
Water dick.
Yeah, yeah. With the way the water was rising, and you had Dick and lurking around. I could call him Moby Dick. And Dick's office got flooded. Their office was down the hill, so their office had got flooded too. They lost everything: their computers, their paperwork, and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of things got lost during
So
the flood.
basically, he was a wet dick.
Uh,
Yeah, everything my brother eats got to be in taco form. I'm beyond the box.
so what did it tell you, cousin Gilbert, that it was heartburn? Did he say what happened to him after all?
Man, he called his wife and told her
Or
that
can
it
you go
was.
there so they can do the test?
He told his wife that it was a bad tooth, man. Instead of telling her that it was a chest pain.
Oh,
Yeah, he needed that physical. Now we need you to drop your pants and take a pigeon toe stance and lean over that bed right there.
so when you got Dick trying to mess with you, you worrying about the creek rising, flooding your home. You don't got time to be worrying about uh, anything else because you're not paying attention, right? You're being distracted by Dick. You're being distracted by the flood. That you're wondering if you're gonna set up some sandbags so the water will rise and damage your mobile home more, or mess with your vehicle. So that was like the first year. That's what it was about for me because they kept on messing with me like a daily thing that I didn't have time to enjoy the park. Didn't want to go to the swimming pool because
Dick would
Dick
be there.
trying to mess with me.
Yeah, man. You lucky I didn't spill the beans to your wife when she called this morning. Oh, he was in the hospital because he had a bad tooth. Yep. No way to knock it out.
And when you're going through something like that, you just keep it to yourself. You don't want to bring any family member involved in this because you got the family that's gonna be like, oh shit, let's go ride and die over there. Let's go mess with these people. And then they're just gonna further the situation and get it even be in a worse situation, right? They want to
No,
go over there and try to fight the management and stuff, because
they're
they're
gonna
being assholes.
they're gonna f
And
up Dick.
I put myself in a different situation, so I just kept it to myself.
They were gonna f up Dick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember one of my sisters got in an argument with the security lady over there one day.
you have to be Beatrice, I bet.
I ain't gonna say which one. The only thing is the one that kick her ass, you know, because we had rented they had like a little, the office had like a room where you could set up tables and chairs and you could rent it out. We rented it out for a party, and the security person came over there and they were being rude, and that's when the argument happened. Coming from the Rio Grande Valley, And imagine the mindset of the people from the Rio Grande Valley coming into further up here in Central Texas, and somebody is treating them like they're racist. They're going to take offensive to it, and then they're going to want to fight. Because that's not what happens in the Rio Grande Valley. Somebody come at you in a negative way, it's on. Where somebody could go to you like this, and you're like, "What's up, puto?" Like, what's up? It's just, like if they tell you like, "Hey, what's up?" So you want to fight. You're trying to find out what problem that person has with you. But that's the way it was. And I'm like, no, 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 no. They're just. I said that lady you're trying to argue with, she's cool. She's my friend. And they're like, oh, okay, okay, okay.
You know what we used to say, man, when they do that, we were like, ¿Me conoces o me quieres conocer? We went hard, primo. I don't know why, man.
Well, when you come from a location where you're targeted and people are coming after you, you always have your guards up. I still got even though it might not look like I got my guards up because I talk about a Heavenly Love Foundation, I talk about Pledge Jesus Christ first. I always got my guards up because,
It's like
especially when, look what happened to me to my hand when the guy come and just, I thought he was cool, and then he just squeezed the hell out of my hand. I'm still recuperating for it. It's been I'm a third week, I think, my cousin.
yeah.
Since it happened in the 13th, what happened to my hand, and we're already the different month, so it's been that long. My hand's still recuperating. I still feel numbness. But let's go back to the Grove.
Let's go back to this.
The first times I started taking my son to my son was born. He was still a baby. I seen him as a toddler. I would go to work at Walmart. I was working at the distribution center. I come home, and he'll be there waiting for me at the door. And hey, what's up, mijo? Pick him up and stuff like that. And when he got a little, I would take him to the swing sets and all that. Even when he was a baby, I'll take him swimming. It's when he got a little bit older when I started noticing. Well, one of the first times I noticed something that was weird was, well, let me share this moment. Well, I was coming from the club. Well, I had coming from work. It was work. And I had come from a dance. And I heard a woman in pain. Like, what the hell? It sounds like there's a woman in pain. So I started going down the road to see what's going on. But it wasn't a woman in pain that I was hearing. After all, it was a woman. There was moaning. Just put it that way. And all I know is when I walked down, there was a motorcycle, Harley Davidson, and there was a guy and a girl, doing their thing on the Harley Davidson.
Wow,
So
room.
I went back up there to my house and left it alone. So they were getting the groove on, just put it that way. So it's like, okay, I got to be careful around here. I mean, we got Dick running loose, and then we got another Dick that was running loose down here, messing with this girl or this lady down here. So I got to be careful, So if I hear a moaning or something, I'm gonna run into something else. But I started witnessing was this kid, the lady that was moaning had a son. Her son was standing in front of the yard. He was like gothic, and he was standing in front of the house where they lived, and he was doing flips. Like, I mean, I'm talking about he was doing flip after flip, and which to me that was pretty athletic. What he was doing, he was flipping his body, and I was just looking at him. Then I started noticing like how he would dress that way, and he would go to the woods. The son, he was a teenager, would go to the woods, and then I would see this other girl that would come, and she was dressed all in black, also gothic like, right? And both of them will go into the woods together. So I said, well, maybe they're getting the groove on over there in the woods too. I don't know. Then one day, I'm looking at the kid. I'm going to go check the mailbox, and he's doing these flips in the air. I'm talking about he's dressed in black, and he's doing flips in the air, like one right after the other. And I ask him a question. I ask him, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" And he just looks at me and went like this with his head, like, "Sure." So how come you always go to the woods? I see you go to the woods at nighttime. I see you go to the woods even during the day, and then you go with a girl that's dressed on the black. I know you're all gothic. I said, what's in the woods? He looks at me and he says, "My master lives in those woods," right? Then I said to myself, well, maybe they're kind of like it's all in his mind or whatever. That their master. I said, "How does your master look?" He said, "He's all in black." That's what he told me, that his master is all in black. So I thought that this kid would just bullshit at me, right? I will see that girl go through the creek into the brush where there was thorns, go through it, and she'll be acting like she's a cat, pretending to be a cat, like she was like she had a how should I say, a negative attachment in her, in which that was weird, because she's going in the woods through areas where people wasn't walking and just going into the woods acting like she's a cat of some sort. So to me, that was telling me that she might have had a negative attachment or possibly even possessed, right? Because she was always acting like a cat. Even when she went to the pool, she'll be crawling like a cat, and she has some long nails trying to scratch the other kids in the pool. So to me, it felt like she was demonized in some kind of way. I just didn't know. I said, man, this people here in this park are weird. So, my son grew and he had the incident where he was lured into the woods where, I took him, my friend there, where I was showing her the creek, and we couldn't hear him playing no more at the swing sets and at the slides. So we went out there, that wasn't there. We searched both areas of the park for about 20, 30 minutes. We went to the house, that wasn't there. That's when I found my son in the woods, in a trance-like state in front of a big old oak tree. And I was trying to talk to them. They wouldn't respond to me. They were like in a trance, right? Hypnotic state with their eyes closed. And then when they finally snapped out of it, I asked them, "What are you doing here?" And they said, "The man in black called us." In which, uh, I was happy that I found them, first of all, you know, as my only son. And that was my friend's youngest daughter. So I was happy that I found them. And I yelled for them. They came. My sister came, and my friend came. They took them. Then I went searching for this men in black, which I didn't find. I went everywhere, through the creek, to the bridge, to the highway. I couldn't find nobody dressed in black, or not even an African American. Nobody. But the following days, when I got the evidence of the man in black, when I took my friend with her VHS, you know, this is in like 2004 or five, when this happened, five, I think. And she's got the VHS recording, and she's like, "I think I caught something," and she took off running. When I went home, she was already gone, so I had to go all the way to Nolanville, where I reviewed the footage. And in the footage, when she says, "I think I caught something," you can see there's a dark shadow figure with the amulet around his neck, and it's looking at me like this, looking at us. And then she said, "I think I caught something." It just went straight into the ground, like what cousin Jesse says. Is it teleport, cousin? It went straight into the ground.
Yeah, he's talking about Elm Grove Beyond the Box.
Elms Grove, the Grove. I'm gonna change the title to Elms Grove Estates. Yes, I'm talking about Elms Grove Estates. I think I might have a picture. What might be the shadow, because where I captured the shadow was the same area that my son that the video the video captured where my friend when I seen the man in black go down into the ground. It was just a manifestation of something black, of somebody with an amulet. And I think I got a picture. Let me see if I can find it, and I'm going to share it with y'all. Go ahead, cousin. You can answer some of these questions here.
There we
That's
go.
right, Sister Monica Davis. You're right. Then the doctor wants to give him a suicidal meds, a meds that God has the effect of suicide or hallucinations, which makes their situation worse, makes them more bonded than what they already were. So I'm gonna go look for this video of this entity that is all in black, and I'm gonna share it with y'all.
Yeah, all
But
right, man.
it's an old video, it's an old picture, but I got evidence because my friend erased the evidence from the camcorder. But I got other evidence to show that this thing is there. Let me see, I can find it real quick.
So yeah, I don't know if it was a master or what. I remember my oldest stepson and his friends were taking supposedly ninjutsu classes from this guy at a park. I had to go drop them off around midnight, and every time we got there, the park looked vacant. And they were like, "Man, he's always hiding." I go, "He's not hiding. He's right there. I would always find that fool. He didn't have any talent." And I said, "Well, I hope he's teaching how to hide better than he does, because I always see him." But yeah, hmm, it's hard to find a good master nowadays, man. I remember the master I found. His nickname was Peanut. I called him Master Peanut. So how's everybody doing tonight? It's almost midnight. It's almost time for the witching hour. I saw a video on TikTok earlier, and the guy was saying that well, we always say here that 3 o'clock in the morning is the demonic hour, and that they get stronger at 3:30 because they're out at night making fun of the Holy Trinity at 3 in the morning. And, it was like I've been saying that for as long as I've been doing shows with him. That 3 o'clock in the morning is the demonic hour. If you wake up at 3 in the morning, it's because something has you bonded. And if it's 3:33, it's even worse. Uh
I'm trying to see
oh.
if I can find the picture for him. Let me look for it.
Go ahead, man. I'm talking over here. What's up? You trying to get into the Miyagi Do beyond the box? Had a visit from my brother Joe today. He's done all right, man. He went for a stress test and failed. They put him to walk stairs. He couldn't do it. I told him, man, you old, dude. You just turned 55. Is that it right there, cousin?
Soul picture.
Mm-hmm. I can tell your beard, your goatee still jet black, dude. What
Here
about
is
those?
here he
What about
is
those?
right here.
What about those red eyes behind you? There he is, right there. Is that as large as you can make it? Oh, huh. Beyond the box.
You can hear nothing in the background, can you, cousin? Like noise?
No, if you're hearing anything, it's probably my ceiling fan, man. It's going click,
No,
click,
no,
click.
from my end. From my end.
No, I can't hear anything.
Okay. Uh, but here it is.
Are those
Shadow
his feet?
figure.
Are those his feet and legs? Yeah, those are his feet and legs.
Look at the face, man, right there. There's the body. Remember, uh, you said there was a man in black. Well, there he is. He was standing
I'm
right there
sorry,
by the path.
I'm sorry, Walks with Bear. I'm Central Time, and it's just 12:01 right now.
It's about the only picture, one of the pictures that I got of it standing right there by the path.
Is
I
that little
was hearing,
people playing it?
I was hearing somebody running, and they would stop right there by the edge of the path. Like, it sounded like footsteps running towards me, and then they would stop. And but right there, I'm sensing. As you can see, got my eyes closed. I'm sensing the energies that are around me, and I could sense there was somebody there. So what I did is, uh, I angled my camera to the direction where I sensed something because I heard movement, right, and that's how I was able to capture it. There you go. There's a face or a manifestation of a face.
Wow. He's coming home beyond the box. He's out there in New Mexico. He's coming back to Texas.
As you can see here, you see how it's kind of like a canopy.
Yeah, I see that.
It's like a tunnel from where the sun is way back here, all the way through is like a tunnel, and it's darker than out there because the trees
Hmm.
cross over like a canopy. So that's what's weird about this area here. I mean, you could say it's like a tunnel. You could even say it's like a portal because it's like an opening over there.
Yep, yep.
So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'll let you look at it one more time.
Oh, he's flying beyond the box. He ain't driving.
There you go.
Oh, you'd have to go to Elms Grove, Gilbert. That's where beyond the box is close by. Yeah, it's all discombobulated. Walks with Bear. I believe that everybody should have the same time, no different time zones. Time is man-made.
Beyond the Bucks wants to have tacos.
Yep.
You're gonna get him in trouble. Beyond the Bucks. His old lady watching. She's like, the only taco you eat is mine.
You have to be careful beyond the box. She's a Wookie. Oh.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to some of the short reels the original short reels at Elms Grove. So since we're talking about the Grove, by this time when I shared the short reels, I had already experienced some things, and it started with the thing with my son with the shadow figure that I seen on the camcorder. So I started going back into the woods to see if I captured anything else, right? To see if there was something else going on in there. So I'm gonna go and I'll be right back with you. I'm gonna go back to the very beginning, the first videos that I ever made. Elms Grove.
That sounds like a plan. Beyond the box. Yeah, she doesn't get along well with others beyond the box. She thinks everybody's after Gilbert.
What the hell?
Ugly looking frog ass. You'll never be a prince.
All right. Let me review this video before I even show it. See what's on here.
Yeah, man, you don't wanna catch that biker dude in mid stroke. You know, that reminded me, Primo, of that people I caught at the park when I was a kid that I threw a softball over there. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna show you one of the videos that I'm. Oh, you make a lot of videos, but when my Facebook got permanently deleted, it deleted a lot of my old videos. I didn't get a chance to download them or anything. They happened real quick. So here you go. One of my first videos from Elms Grove Estates.
I remember you had a picture of what looked like Anubis with a pyramid or an ankh floating in the air, man. It's snowing over there, carnal. Órale.
This is one of the first videos of Elms Grove, and that's on the other side of the path. The path is right here, but I'm already on the other side of it, where I had my encounter with a 6. I'm just showing you the location. Doesn't look like there's nothing there, right?
Nope.
But check this out. I'm just getting y'all to view it, the regular speed. So let's go to the next video.
Oh shit.
From the same video.
There it is right there.
Yeah. There it is right here.
Yeah, I see it.
You see? The same one. That's the same one that it did the same thing as the other one, cousin Jesse. Look.
Right
there.
Yep.
Well, check it out. Check this out. Did I miss it? There it is, right here.
Yeah, I see it.
So that's pretty tall. Look, let me see if I can get it a little bit further back.
So you're from 67 beyond the box?
It's right here, right? The nose looks, the muzzle looks freaked out, right? But it's right there, standing right there.
I see it.
There it is right there. I want to try to get it where it perks his ears up. Look, there, it moved his head sideways. You can see like ears there. Check it out. Oh, there it was. See it? It's right here. So I'm going to put it on fast motion. So you know where it's at now. So when you go to the regular video,
right there.
is right up in there, and it's pretty tall.
Mm.
It's real tall. Let me see if I can stop it. So that thing is above here. That's how tall it is. Let's see if I
Yep.
can capture it.
Yeah, that thing's getting on my nerves, man. Turn it off.
Say it one more time. Yeah. You see this? You see this trees here? Y'all see those trees? Those trees are here. I'm going to show you which trees those are. It's this trees here.
Yep.
So that thing is tall. How tall do you think that would be, cousin?
But maybe 10 feet.
Its its head is up here
Mm-hmm.
because those are the trees right there.
Mm-hmm. That's about 10 feet, man.
That's why, I have to show the regular footage so people can understand how tall they are, how big it is. And I believe that's the same one that was on the other side of the creek because the way it moved its face. Uh, it's years later, so it might have gotten even bigger. So it's right here. So let me see if there's another picture. Okay, that's the one that I showed. There's a different one, different view of it. There it is. Face up there. Yeah, I had placed. There it is. I I had made several videos of it, man, because I was like trying to see, make sure it wasn't a glitch or that it was an anomaly. But yeah, I mean, you can see it. You know, you can see the face and the movement of the head right here. See what else we got here. I'm just moving it forward up. See what it captured here. Same one, same one. You see it right there. I was trying to create a reel where you could actually see it even better. Work with the lighting and stuff like that. But here you can see it even good too. See it where it's making all the movement in the background. Okay, what's this? Same video, I think. All right, here's another one. This is okay. So I'm gonna leave it right here and look at the comments, see what people think about it. This is from Elms Grove, the States. I'll leave that running so y'all can check it out. Let me look at the comments. See whoever's got the eye or the spiritual eye, if you're able to see it. Can you hear me, cousin?
I hear you, man. It's right there.
Did you ever live here? Oh, yeah, it's very tall. And that's just when you do a close up on anything, it takes away from the picture, right? When you do, you see where people do close ups on pixelations and go very tiny because it is tiny. This, when you do a close up, it takes away from the picture how big it is. So that's the difference when somebody does a close up on a pixelation to you do a close up of the picture. It takes away from its true video, true height, and its true height is very tall. Even in this close up that I got here, it's way taller than that.
Dude, that was creepy. That was a white ass eye I just saw. How you doing, Exuberance? Welcome in.
And then the more you see it, it's like you capture more things because it looks like there's more than one. Because I think in this video there's one that moves behind them, going towards the left. You would have to lower down the video to check it out yourself. Let me see if I can lower it down. But no, I'm just gonna play it. So I just want to share that video with y'all. So this is one of my first videos that when I started doing positive spiritualist that I shared this video. When I shared this video, then people started targeting me, saying that there was nothing there and all this stuff. But I mean, golly, it's right there. I mean, if you can't see it, then I don't know. I can't help you, but it's there, you know,
I felt
on the
like
close.
I saw like three of them there.
Yeah, there's more than one
Yeah,
because some pass from the right to the left behind them. You see, one just passed in the back.
yeah, I saw it, man. Like I said, there's more than one there, man.
Let me let me see. Let me see if I can lower down so you can see that there's another one that passes by. I think there's another one below him. Watch. Like somewhere around here. Let me see if I can find it. I think there's another one here. Let's see if I can capture it on camera. Yeah. Got this one here. Then there's another one right here. But that one's hard to see. See, I can get it to so y'all can see it. Uh, okay, let me go to the next one. Next video. This is a park in the background, and that's me going into the path. There's something here in this picture. Just check out the left side of the path. Boom. Let me show it to y'all. Check out check out this right here. There it is. There it is right there. Let me see if I can I think as I keep on going forward, he's gonna move and he's gonna show me a different look of it. Let me see if I can find it. Let me look at the next video. Here you go.
There it is.
Wait up. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here. Watch. It's gonna look and see it. There's the eyes, the nose, and the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. It looks freaked out, don't it?
Yeah.
What does that look like to you, Primo?
It looks like a man. I'm gonna say a bear.
Look at the face.
Yeah. Oh, I see the snout now. It could be a wolf.
Yeah, this what.
Yeah, it's definitely a wolf. I see the snout now.
I need to recreate this video, and that's what I'm gonna do. Download, see if I can download this and recreate it, just so I can get the just capture that where it's moving his head and stuff. Because he's looking at me right here with his
Yeah.
eyes. There it is. So at any given time, they could have attacked me. Look, it opened his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He could have attacked me at any given time. I mean, he's got the upper hand because he's looking at me. But you look at my eyes.
You're sensing it.
Yeah, because I know it's right here. You can see it here pretty good. This is what the viewers are saying here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. I hope this is like some of the first footage I've ever had of the things that I captured in Elms Grove. I hope everybody is seeing what's in the video. All right.
I know, right, Madeline?
It's I've always felt that I've been spiritually targeted for a long time. So this is the kind of things out of the ordinary happen to me. So let me see if I got another video of this or see what's next because I'm going old school. I'm going to Elms Grove. You know, one of these days I might go back there and do some investigation, but I don't know. So let's go on to the. There it is, right there. There's the face. Only a face and mother would love, eh? There's the body. Let's go on to the next one. Well, let me play it all the way through, see if there's any more activity in here. Stay back there looking at me. All right, let's go to the next video. See what else we got here. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but here's the video again. There it is. There's another video, a closer up of it. See what else I capture here. I know I captured something here on this video. Something else. Okay. This is a little bit blurry. Let me go on to the next. There you go. This one, you see a dark shadow figure pass in front of me. If y'all didn't see it, it moved too fast for y'all. See it? It passed in front of me, a dark shadow figure. Right there.
There it is.
So just check out this video. Boom.
Yep.
Look how tall it was. I'm gonna lower the speed so y'all can check it out. There it goes. It's going through there right now. There, it's right here. It's kind of like it's moving in phases.
Yep.
Where is it? Passed already?
Yep.
There it was.
Wow.
There.
He's looking at you right there.
Yeah, it's pretty tall. You see right there?
Yeah,
Watch.
he's looking at you.
See. I'll push play so y'all can see how fast it's moving. There it goes. He passed right in front of me. Choo.
Yep.
You see how fast it moved, cousin?
Yeah, man.
And that's what I have the video on slow motion.
That's a blink of an eye.
Here, this is slower. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's the one we seen earlier with that thing's right there.
Yeah. Same one?
Yep.
How many of these videos did I make? Oh, this is cousin Jesse's favorite one.
Here it goes. There it goes, right there.
This is in Elms Grove also, but it's on the other side of Elms Grove, across the highway. All right. Is one of cousin Jesse's favorite of the reptilian.
The reptilian, Draconian.
Golly.
Thing is fast, boy.
There it is.
There's the horns, the spikes.
That's on the other side of Elms Grove. Let's see what else we got here. Y'all got your earpods on?
No, I
Check
don't
out what
have.
it says. Oh man, check out what it says.
It bends right over there, guys. But that's where the creek bends right over here.
Right here. See that?
Yep.
It's right here. And it says something very bad to me, cousin. If you had your earbuds, it says a bad word to me. It actually says suck my, say
Oh
something like
wow.
that. But it's right here.
I see it. I see the face.
What does that look like to you?
Dude, that looks like a wolf.
Check it out. Push play.
It bends right over there, guys.
It says,
But that's where the creek bends right
I
over
heard,
here.
I heard it. I heard it, cousin.
It bends right over there, guys.
I
what
heard
did he
it.
say?
But that's where the
You
creek
heard it.
bends right over here.
What did he say, primo?
It says, suck my dick.
Yeah, that's what he said. Check it out.
Right
It
there.
bends right over there, guys.
And he takes off.
But that's where the creek bends right over here. It bends right over there, guys. But that's where the creek bends right over here.
You heard it,
That's
cousin?
crazy.
What it says.
It bends right over there, guys.
He's asking you for fellatio, cousin.
But that's where the creek bends right over here.
I'm going to show you that I caught it on camera. And then it moves from the location. It goes somewhere else. There it is. Uy, cucuy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it backs up. It backs up to hide. Watch. Still there. And then
It's
it
gone.
moves from the location. That's when it says something else.
But that's where the creek bends right over here. It bends right over there, guys. But that's where the creek bends right over here.
Oh man.
It bends right over.
Okay, let me pause that.
Yeah, that's a great capture of that reptilian exuberance.
Y'all see this one here? Where he's standing right here? Where
Yeah, that's it.
and you hear what he said?
Yeah, I heard what he said.
Does anybody have their speaker on or they got it on TV? So they can hear what he says.
It bends right over there, guys.
Yeah, I heard it.
But that's where the creek bends right over here. It bends right over there, guys.
I heard it.
But that's where the creek bends right over here.
All right.
Well, I seen some movement over there. I don't know what it was. I seen something moving on the ground.
That's where it says run, right?
Well, I seen some movement over there. I don't know what it was.
Cousin?
I seen something moving on the ground.
Right there. Right there.
Mm-hmm. Says run.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I seen some movement over there. I don't know.
It says run twice.
Mm-hmm.
Push play.
I seen something moving on the ground.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah. Okay. See what else
Well, I
we
seen
got here.
guys.
Okay. Let me stop sharing for right now. Let me go back to you, cousin Jesse.
Hello, welcome back.
Let me check out the comments. There you go. Exuberant said that it looked like a hunchback troll.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, cousin Jesse's going to have the floor because you know what's up, cousin Jesse. A minor jackpot is fixing to go off. So, which of those videos you want me to put as your co-host for right now? No, man, that one, man, the one that that day when I captured that one, the one that said run, and then I captured the image of the one that is opening his. There was a lot of them around me, dude. I could feel them. There was at least, I mean, I could feel a lot of things around me. That it was getting hot and heavy, and I could hear an owl also hooting.
Oh, wow.
So it was pretty intense.
You know, just the fact that I heard it say run twice, man. I didn't hear it call you Marranito, but I heard it say run twice.
Yeah, the other video, I need to find the original video, and I'm gonna download it when it says Marranito. The original video, I need to look into it. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Go to the original video that I have. I got it somewhere in the archives. Go to where the part where it says "calls me Marranito," so y'all can hear it. I think I had a video where it said he calls me Marranito, but I don't know what happened to it.
So come on, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what y'all think about these videos that we've been watching. I might be able to answer questions, I may not, but let us see where it goes. Winner,
So
chicken dinner.
yeah, I'm gonna put one of the videos. I'm gonna leave one of the videos on while I do this real quick, cousin. Which one do you want me to? Which one do you want me to leave on?
The one that you just played, man. The one where it says run.
The one where it says run.
Yeah. Winning with Tiger's blood, exuberance.
Uh, do you let me leave the audio on?
Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna be able to hear it.
Okay. All right. Put on the earbuds. I'll be right back.
How you doing, Danita Woodson? How you doing? Welcome. We all good. We all good. He wanted him to run so it could hunt him, exuberance. You know, when you run away from things like that, it triggers their prey drive. So, what do y'all want to talk about? I guess my brother went to bed already. So, did y'all really hear? Could y'all hear when he was walking that it said run, run? Rawr. Oh man, yeah, man. It's like that other video that he played as well, where they were telling him to get out of there in the robot voice. My my Bluetooth speakers are not charged, so I can't go get them. Yes, that's The beginning of the video right there where you saw when he's walking and it says run, run, and then when he keeps walking, it comes up over the trees and it's looking at him, showing teeth and opening and closing his eyes. He came out expecting him to run so he could hunt him, but my cousin wasn't running; he was walking. Rawr. But if I can hear it without my earphones, I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it where it says Rawr. He walks a little further more and goes Rawr. And the next thing you know, it comes out from behind a tree and it's looking at him. I thought that was a great capture as well on that video. I mean, you can see how tall it is. It's bigger than the trees. It's very, very aggressive. It's showing teeth. It's blinking eyes, and it's just going running amok in the trees. So did y'all get to see all that in the times that he showed that video? Have you been able to hear him when it says run? The only part I haven't heard on that video was when it's called him Marranito. No, Danita, when he goes out there, he's always being attacked spiritually. When he's out there, I'm usually in on the lives while he's going out there. And I always warn him because as soon as he steps on the property, they're already waiting for him. Yeah, they just come up to him like nothing. How you doing, Alan Garcia? Welcome in. Sorry about your phone. Yeah, my earbuds are not charged right now, Dubrans, but I don't need them because I can hear it. Yeah, when he goes out there, Danita, he goes out there with just his phone. He doesn't take any weapons with him or nothing. He's just out there going through doing it through spiritual faith. You have to show no fear. As Jesus says, show no fear. Yeah. Just a faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, he says. What's up, Alan? He was supposed to leave a video playing, but he he didn't leave it playing. Yes, he goes out there alone, Danita, always by himself. I don't live anywhere close. I'm doing good, bro. How are you doing on this Saturday morning now? Yeah, I live like maybe 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours away from where he lives, Danita. Yeah, I know. I haven't been able to hear that. That's why he said he's gonna look for the original videos to see if we can get that. I did hear the one that he played before that it was telling him to give him fellatio. Yeah, I heard that. I don't know what you're trying to ask me, Alan. You're welcome, Danita. You're welcome. Oh, you're still working? Be careful out there, Alan. It's gonna start raining. I don't know where you live, but here in Fort Worth, it's gonna be raining like crazy here in a little bit. Well, be safe on your way home, Alan. Wow, we've been on for an hour and 34 minutes, people. And I guess my brother Gilbert went to sleep because he hasn't posted anything in a while. Oh wow, Alan. Yeah. Hey, you gotta get to sleep. You gotta get some sleep soon, man. You probably have an aneurysm or something, man. Sleep is very important. Welcome back, cousin. Uh-oh. Was that X?
You can see that.
No, man, you didn't leave no video playing.
Oh my god! I thought I had left it playing, guys.
No, man, it's good, man. We've been talking.
No, okay, my bad.
Exactly, Alan. I don't know what you were talking about.
So which one do I want to hear?
Huh?
I think I got it running over here. I got the video running still over here.
Well, you left it running over there, but not over here. we looking at your chair.
I don't see it no more. That's weird.
It ran.
Let me look at the comments here. Didn't get it this time, cousin.
Hey, man, you win some, you lose some, cousin. That's how it goes.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah. I haven't won on a scratch off, man, since 1992. Well, that'll probably put you to sleep, Alan. Cheers, buddy.
What happened?
He said he's gonna drink him some beers and go to sleep. He hasn't slept in about 24 hours.
Oh man, I done got my sleep, man. I slept like 24 hours, or just about, like 18, 20.
I got woken up early, man. My damn dog was huffing at me that I needed to go outside. I woke up. It was like almost 6:30 in the morning. So I got up and took her outside and left her out there till like 9.
I'm gonna go into the archives that I got here to see where he calls me Marranito. See if I got a video of it while you talking.
All right, all right.
I'm thinking I have a recording somewhere, man, of that. Let me check. I know I lost a lot of footage through with Facebook, man. A lot of my footage got deleted and shit.
It might have
Excuse my
been.
language.
It might have been in that stuff that got deleted from a positive spiritualist.
Yeah.
You were gonna suggest to hear just the original. Well, I'm at a loss, exuberance. Okay, I'll go buy one just because you said that, Alan. Thank you. The only thing I ever heard like that was the spirit of an illegal alien when I was working in the field. Que me dijo, chuntaro, que trate de mi surco. That was in the valley. We were harvesting onions. I hated harvesting onions, primo. You had to fight for all those sacks, man.
Yeah, I don't see the one with the Marranito, man. I have to go back into the main video and see if I even got that video, man. I'll have to look into the archives. I think I got it. But this is the one that cousin Jesse was talking about as I went further up on the creek.
Yeah, nobody likes Facebook anymore, Danita, because they're very sensitive.
Here's the one that cousin Jesse was talking about, y'all. I'm gonna share it with y'all. that as I went further up the creek, I push play so you can hear what I'm saying. You know.
I
You
hear
know that
owl.
story?
Thanks.
There he is. That
I
big
hear
sexy
owl. Thanks.
Did y'all catch him?
son.
I hear owl.
I put the arrow on it
Thanks.
so they can see where it's at.
I hear owl.
That's
Thanks.
the original video here.
I hear owl. Thanks.
All right. Let me go to the see. I got other ones. Slower version of it.
Yeah, extremely underpaid, Alan. He gets nothing. We do this for free, bro.
There it is.
You know? Wow.
See, I got another version of it. It was hunting me, man.
Yep.
It's because he wants me to run. He thought he was going to run. I didn't run. I show no fear. I just walked out of there. I show there it is. You see what it did?
Yep. Came out from behind that tree. He was waiting for you to be running.
Here it is. Hey, it looks cuz showing all the teeth.
Yep. I see it.
I'm trying to catch it with the mouth open. Look at it right there. You can see the eye.
Mm-hmm. You can see the teeth too.
Yeah. Let me go forward a little bit.
Yeah, and then
There
we
it is.
harvested a lot of stuff in the
He's
valley.
got his mouth open. You can see the teeth, the tongue,
Mm-hmm.
and he's
Mm-hmm.
got two horns right here. It looks like.
Yeah. Two horns and then the ears, all that stuff.
There it is. Right here, y'all. It's got two horns here. It looks like two horns. It's got the mouth open, the teeth. It's like a tongue. There's the eyes. It's the head. It makes one ugly look after that. Right there. The same look that it made in the woods when it was behind me. That it made it made his face look a certain way. There it is. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Danita. He didn't mean to disturb you. He was just trying to show that these things are really out there and they're real. You know, I had a brother from the church that told me that he wished that he could see what I see, and I told him, "Why would you want a spiritual opening like that?" He goes, "What do you mean? If you've never seen it, the first time you see it, you're gonna get scared, so you're gonna get bonded." We didn't mean for you to get scared like that, Danita. We're sorry. May God protect you. . Yeah, but like I said, the nigga, he goes out there by himself with no weapons, nothing but his faith. That's it. Okay, Danita.
Alan Garcia says, "A la verga."
Yeah,
That's what he said. It was huge, man.
yeah.
They're tall, man. They're like 9 foot, 10 foot, 11 foot, 12. They're tall, tall, big, whatever they are, man. I'm thinking since it might be native land there, or used to be native, like made possibly Indian burial ground, but they built over it, that it could possibly be a shapeshifter skinwalker. I mean, he understands Spanish because he called me Marranito. I just need to find that. Freaking Facebook had permanently deleted my Facebook account in which I lost a lot of footage, man. Luckily, I had a lot of footage saved, so I just placed it back on there. But I think I lost the footage of when it says Marranito. I have to review the original video and make a when he calls me Marranito. That's what I'm going to do. I think it'll be a good one where he calls me Marranito. That's when I'm leaving. I believe it's when I'm leaving that area after it says run and that happens. That
Hello, Lance.
calls me Marranito, which means little pig in Spanish.
Thank you, Danita. Thank you for prayers.
Thank you, Danita Wilson, for the prayers. Uh, what else would you like to see? I got more videos. I'm trying to go to the archives of these videos, man. Let me see what else I can find for y'all.
1 hour and 46 minutes, cousin.
See what this is.
Going strong.
I don't know what this is. For some reason, they don't want to play my video. Are you there, cousin?
I'm right here. Blowing my nose because my allergies are out of control. You see me?
I'm looking through the videos right now.
Oh, okay. No, I'm right here. I can see.
Let me see what this is.
I'm reading that Lawrence says hand peak waving.
I don't know, something is acting weird, man. Like you don't want me to show. Let me get out of here. It's like not working right. The internet or something. It's not showing me the videos. Let me go back to you. For some reason, it's not letting me see the videos. I mean, it's not letting me. This is acting weird. Okay, here we go.
Was it a good show over there on PRT that you missed the whole show, Lawrence? Dude was talking up a storm over there.
Pray for them, but soon we'll never know anything is happening. See what else I can find.
Yes, Danita. There are a lot of people that do not have the spiritual gift of discernment, and they have no clue that when they're out there, these things are out there, and they're manifested. They just can't see them because they're blind, and that's why people disappear in the woods. It's the people that don't believe and that they can't see that are the first casualties of this spiritual war. I actually didn't go over there today, Lawrence. I didn't go do my ninja thing on PRT. Oh wow, he kept losing his train of thought during his talk. It happens, man. Especially with, like here on spiritual encrypted encounters. We try to answer everybody's questions, and we get off topic. It takes us a while to circle the wagon and come back around, but we get there.
Here's another one from the creek. This was freaked out. Let me share this one with y'all. This is from the creek of Elms Grove. Let me see if it even allows me. It's like it's not letting me play the videos. Like something wrong with the connection or something.
You're welcome, Danita.
Okay, let me share this. Let me share this video. Here you go. Don't freak out, Miss Danita, with this one. It's running weird, my internet.
Is this buffing? That's all I can see is that it's buffing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna let you play it, cousin.
Man, what the hell's going on with the internet? Let's see.
Yeah, it's skipping.
There you go. Is it push play? Man, what's going on with this?
It's still buffing, man. It's still buffering. I ain't gonna let you play it.
It's like ever since I showed that video of the run and it's been acting weird.
Yep.
But it plays this other video.
But it's skippy. You see how bad it looks? It's buffing as well, see?
Oh my god. My screen turned black, dude.
So get out of there, man. What are you doing? I see
Let me
you.
get out of here. It's like they don't want me to show it or something. Well, let me get out of YouTube, out of this other YouTubes and refresh it, right?
Yeah. Try that.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. Where do I go to for that? Facebook. Log in. Start. Well, that's
Okay,
from Facebook.
Danita. Okay, Danita.
It's YouTube that's doing that. Let me see how I can. If it lets me get back in YouTube. Yeah, I'm going back in YouTube, see what it does, let me do or not, or don't let me do. Hopefully, you fix the problem. Tell the viewers what they want to see: more footage from Elms Grove, or what do they want to see?
Ow. Oh, what the hell?
Can you hear me, cousin?
Hold on, cousin. I'm trying to take this rubber band out of my damn hair. It's yanking all my damn hair out. Okay. So what do y'all want to see, people? Y'all want to see more footage from the Grove, or anything y'all might want to request? Since we're like 5 minutes from 2 hours.
Let me see what this is. Okay.
Hijo de su madre.
This one's for Elms Grove too.
Can you show it? Is it letting you play it?
I think yeah. So I'm gonna share this one from Elms Grove.
Let's go to the videos. Isn't
Oh my
that
god,
thing behind you?
that's crazy, man. It was just working.
Yeah, it's not letting you share.
That's weird. See how it's turning it black?
Yep. It might be YouTube blocking you, man.
YouTube?
Yeah. Thank you for coming to chill out, Lawrence. Danita says you have to close all data and reopen. When truth is getting seen, problems, it just happens. Yeah, but it's not letting them show anything, Danita. It blacks the screen out.
That's crazy, right?
Yep. Shit, Donita took up and never came back. She
I
right there
mean,
living.
try to get in there and do this again, man. Go back and download YouTube. It's like not buffering or, I mean, it's not playing my videos.
We haven't said any offensive language, have we? I know I haven't.
But we're just talking about the guy named Dick. That's about it.
Yeah. Speaking of a guy named Dick didn't come in tonight. I don't think I saw a runner in here either. Saw Subarus, but no Abigail. Joel didn't come in either from the UK.
All right, let's see if I can do something here. I'm just gonna select a random video, see if it plays.
Oh, he's on PRT right now. All right.
There we go. Share screen. Come on,
All
work.
right, still there. No, just
It's still
gonna load.
buffering.
Yep. Could be your internet, cousin. You never know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Got too many devices plugged in.
There we go. Yeah, ever since the tree landed on my internet power line, it dug it down. It's been running weird.
You know, the trees are portals.
There it is, right there. You remember this one?
I see it. There he is. Help Woodsy spread the word. Never be a dirty bird.
Let's see the when it turns its head. See if I can find that one. Oh, that's not it.
That's a black dog. It's right
Let's
there
get a
looking at you, cousin.
yeah. Let's see the people so they can see hear what's going on in the
Believe.
video.
Oh, right here. My hair's already stood up, brother and sisters. I feel something here.
Let's see how right the correct
From this area.
how good the instincts were.
Oh, it started buffering again. I just saw him spin his eyeballs, cousin.
Sing the song, cousin.
Help
The owl.
Woodsy spread the word. Never be a dirty bird. In the city or in the wood. Help keep America looking good. Dude, he spins his eyeballs, primo. Right
Mm-hmm.
there, it's spinning his eyeballs. What the heck?
Turns his head, dude.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, man.
There's a real good footage right here, man. He spins the
Yeah.
head. All right. Well, we know it's working now.
Yep. Yes, Lawrence. In the city or in the woods. Help keep America looking good.
See how big the eyes are, dude?
Shit, that might be that Mr. Owl looking for a Tootsie Pop.
It's probably related to the other one, talking about fellatio.
Yeah.
All right, let me stop sharing it.
Ah.
Let me get out of here.
Had to take down my hair, primo, to be able to go in the night, bro.
So what?
I had to take down my hair so I'll be able to sleep tonight. Cause I gotta pick it up and put it sideways on the pillow, man. 'Cause if I let it go down, the back of my neck could be all sweaty.
Well, whoever's here is gonna get to see some photos in a moment. This is I haven't even made the foot, done nothing with this, but this is dealing with this location here. Maybe I could save it for tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm thinking, why not? What the hell?
Might as well show them now. Then we can
Yeah,
show you can show it again tomorrow.
yeah.
But
I'm gonna
this
show it
is
for those that are tuning in here. The loyal viewers.
what happened to our resident gnome.
But I know if we were to be on YouTube, we have a lot more viewers. Maybe that's what I'll do one day. Just go out live on YouTube. But you know, the trolls are pop up and stuff. But I got some
Yeah,
pictures here. Let me send them to me.
that's what I was just doing, Lawrence Morgan. I was taking out that rubber band that I had my ponytail in. My hair comes down to between my shoulder blades in the back. Still rocking that 1960s ducktail. I only put grease on it on Saturday, man. On Sunday when I go to church.
You know, when you say, cousin, to be careful,
Uh huh.
well, I send the photos right now, and this thing's look freaked out. I'm just gonna show you the original photos, and if you want me to crop one of them, let me know, and I'll crop it so you can see it better.
Just go ahead and
But this
crop it,
had,
man. Just go ahead and crop it so we can all see it, cousin. She's out riding the lizard exuberance. Give her some time to get back.
well, I want to show the photos first, and then I'll keep crop one, whatever y'all want me to crop, so y'all can see it. But I want to
All
show
right,
the original photos.
all right.
Here you go. This is when my live feed breaks, and I can't, I lose connection, or something interferes in my connection, when activity picks up. So okay, there's the photos. Uh, Here we go. I'm gonna share them frame by frame. Can you see that, cousin?
I see it.
All right.
Oh wow, it's transparent.
I'm gonna go for photo for photo. Like in this
Mhm.
one, I can see like a head of a little green alien here. But sometimes when there's so much interference, you can tell. But it looks like an alien head here.
Hey, cousin,
Yeah.
right there between the tree and that thing, there's something white standing right there. It's got a face. It's looking at you. More on the right side, man. More to the right side, between the little corner of the tree. That's where his legs are at, and you can see his face over there where that nest is at. He's right there. He looks like the sky, but I can see him.
I'm gonna go to the next frame. Then I can come back to him. It's basically the same one as the other one.
Mm-hmm. I see him
Uh,
down
it causes a lot of disturbance in the environment, that it makes it all distorted. The whole environment is distorted. It's kind of like entering a time bubble or something, or
there. A portal.
a warp.
Wow! Look at that white wall.
Like this one, if you look here, it looks like a face.
Yeah.
It's got lips. It's eye socket,
Yeah.
but
And
it causes all kinds of distortions like that. In which is it like, how do you call it, camouflaging itself?
yeah, that
That it
looks
makes
huge, man. That's fucking huge. That looks like an elephant, man.
right here.
No. Yeah, right there. It kind of looks like something big right there, man.
Yeah. Look at there's the eye, the nose, the
It's got
mouth.
it's got another eye on the other side. More to the right, cousin. More to the right. That's left. More to the right. More. More. Too far. You go up a little bit. You see right there.
Right. I'm gonna go on to the next. I'm just showing you how that's how I feel sometimes when I go into these locations where there might be a time warp or I'm entering a different what do you call it, portal. That I feel the way the picture looks distorted. I feel dizzy, disorientated. Sometimes it feels like I lost the track of time. And right here, look how it looks.
Yeah, it's all
Okay,
broken.
it's all broken. So let me go to the next.
Yeah, it is also broken.
It's not just broken.
There's something
You
right
can,
there. It's on
you can
all fours.
see you can see there's things here like structures. There's
Yeah, but
structures.
look at that black shadow figure. It looks like an animal, man. It looks like a bull standing right there. That one
This
right
one.
there. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a cat or a dog, but I know I see it has four legs.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it causes all kinds of distortion, and you can't see the environment. Like it is blocking everything how the environment looks. So, like this one is, yeah, this one you're talking about here, and then
Yeah.
I'm just showing that all this structures like it's
That they're
blocking the
all
view
broken.
of the
They're
picture.
all broken.
Yeah. Let me go to the next.
Wow.
You can still see the land, the path, and everything right here near
They're
being, but then everything else is distorted,
all broken up, pixelated.
pixelated
Wow.
big time. But it's just certain areas here on the ground. You would figure that the pixelation would be up in the sky also, but it's not. Look, no pixelation in the sky, just on the ground itself.
Yeah, I see that.
So you figure the pixelation it will be here on the in the picture. It will be here. It will be here. It will be in the sky. But each of these photos, you can see the sky. Look,
Yep.
no pixelation in the sky. No pixelation in the sky.
Wow.
No pixelation in the sky. It's just on the ground itself. That's what I wanted to share with y'all, right? You figure if there's going to be pixelation, it's going to be pixelation in the sky too. Yeah, here, let me go to another picture.
Hmm.
Now this one, you can see the ground and everything here from the path that I'm walking. But then the campsite or whatever it is that I'm viewing here, it's all up here in the ground. But as you can see, the sky is clear.
Yeah.
But it looks like something here on the ground,
That's
like
crazy, man.
like a station of where something might be camping out. Look at this one.
Dude, it
I'm
even
not
got
gonna.
shadow. It's even got shadow to it, man. Like the sun is casting
I
a
know.
shadow.
Maybe I don't know what it is, but it's whatever they're in is causing a what do you call it? A camouflage that you cannot see it, but you figure that this will be all
Yeah.
over this country, but it's just here in this location, but nothing here, nothing in the sky. So it's definitely got to be some kind of portal or something here in this land where something is coming in and out. Yeah, and I'm thinking I'm gonna take a close up of that one because let me work on. I'm gonna take a close up of that one because that one looks interesting. I mean, all of them do, but I feel that I need to do crop that one right there at least.
Mm-hmm. You finally gonna drink your beer, Alan? Yeah, man. More power to you, brother. Yeah, you don't see any portals in the sky, Danita. Provecho, Alan. Provecho.
So, what do you think about that, cousin?
I think that, man, whatever it is, man, it is taking up a large amount of space, and it even casts shadows when the sun hits it, man. So eventually, in some dimension, it's real.
All right, let me go to the next one.
Oh wow.
Like in this one, I know this is the woods here, but this here looks like something on twos
Yeah.
because you can see like eyes. But I'm thinking this is just a distortion of the environment. Because
Alan, if you want to share some pictures, send them to HC as on Messenger.
so I'm gonna get out of here and share the last one because I did a close up of it. Oh, there it was. Oops. Where is it? Here's a close up of it, cuz.
Oh wow, that's crazy, cousin. There's like an animal right there in the middle on all fours, and then all the building.
Do you think it's showing me a different time? Look at this one's how they look.
Yeah, it's showing you different areas, man. That's what it's showing you.
All right.
It's
Yeah, I just
just,
wanted to show you the close up of it to tell me what you think.
man, I don't even know what to think. I'm like freaking out, man. Because
Is that
I know that you see it on the picture, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing there in real life.
yeah, look, I think I got the original picture. Checking from the original picture. All right, let me share the original picture. Can you see it?
I see it. Yeah, I told you that's weird, man. What an optical illusion.
There's the original picture, the original
Hmm.
scenery.
That's
It just
that's really it's really trippy, cousin.
it just distorted everything
Hmm.
from that to
That wow.
see. You can see all this, and you can still see it there, but it's behind this. So what's real and what's reality and what's not reality is a bigger question.
You can see that tree right there. That tree that's going straight up in the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can still see it. All right. Oh, there's a picture here.
Yeah, Alan sent you a picture. It says, see if you can share them now.
Can you see it?
Nope, I just see you and me.
The hell is this?
I have no idea, man. I don't know what he shared.
Data. The drawing
He said four.
looks like a picture.
Yep,
Well, not a picture, a drawing.
it looks like somebody's back.
Yeah, but it's not a back. It's a drawing. It's a drawing.
He said he found those outside of his hotel after he listened to the Vampire Confessions.
Four
And
marks.
then he had a demonic manifestation in his brother-in-law's room.
So then you have to pray before you go to sleep after listening to something, man, because you could have uh, dreams, bad dream, dream. You start dreaming about the things that you heard, that you last heard.
He said scratches on a metal door. He said that was his shadow.
Oh, okay. There we go. Let me go. Yeah, I got pictures of me with my back all. I got all kinds of pictures too. Let me see. Let me show them. Share some of them with y'all. What time we got, cousin?
We're at 2 hours and 22 minutes, man.
All right. What's your? You got,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, man.
all right, cousin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of power, and I gotta go. May the Lord bless you and keep you safe. May He protect you while you sleep, and may your day be filled with blessings when you wake up in the morning. Cousin, people, I'm out.
Cousin Jesse just left. I could keep on going, but maybe I'll take a little break and come back on. I don't know. Depends. Uh, Trying to look at the photos here real quick. But in saying that, brother and sisters, I think I'm going to call it a night. I know cousin Jesse just left. Uh, Take a little break for a little bit. I might do an early live. I don't know. Say something dealing with your hand. Uh, let's see. I just see two pictures on there, man. Uh, just looking at the comments here. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Is acting freaking weird, guys. It might be my connection is really acting weird. But I do have a picture of scratches that I want to share with y'all. I'm not sure it's when I got attacked in Elms Grove on my back. Let me see if I can find a picture. Trying to find it. Here you go. Let me share this one with y'all. A real picture of a back. There you go. Got scratched on my back. I gone outside and because my Chihuahua dog was barking. There you go. My Chihuahua was barking, and every time you bark, normally there's somebody outside. So I went outside. Let me do this here. I went outside when the dog he was barking to see what was going on, and it was like around 11:30 at night. Uh, as I was walking down the steps, out of the corner of my eye, I seen somebody standing there, and I took a swing because they just appeared out of nowhere. I took a swing at it. You know, it was like a shape of a person, but it was like a red mass, like flesh, like if without skin. I took a swing at it, and my fist went right through it, and then it stood up some more, and it lunged at me. It came flying through my abdominal area, and it was going through my body. As it was going through my body, I said, "Atai Bana rebuke in Jesus Christ's name," and I just seen it like explode into little pieces, you know, like different particles or something like that, because it was like a form of energy. When I went back inside the house, I sat down on the chair, took off my shirt. I'm in on the bed, and my son said, "Dad, what happened to your back? You got scratches on your back." So he grabbed the phone and took a picture of my back. So here's a picture of my back. So what I'm trying to say to y'all, brothers and sisters, is these things when they attack, right? Because some of them, they're the DDN, their energy, they can still cause some bodily harm towards you, whether it's within you or, of course, your vessel. They can damage your vessel, and those are the scratches I had on my back that day when I came from the outside, and I felt very drained. Like my energy was drained when it went through me. It was just a red mass. It looked like a person, but it was color red, like if it was a person with no flesh. So will be like the subcutaneous layer, just all red. That's what it looked like to me. But of course, there just that was, I believe, the only time I've seen something that in that nature. The only one I've ever dealt with it of that nature, which to me, I'm thinking it was an unclean spirit that came from the location where the tormentors torture, and they summon those spirits that get constantly tortured to go after people. People summon them through witchcraft and necromancy, and they come and attack. And I believe that's what I dealt with that day. Even though I overcame it spiritually, it still did that to my back. Yeah, I've been my internet has been working pretty crazy. Yeah, I have a lot of other pictures too where I'm bruised up, where I've gotten hurt, and where I've gotten shoved up a cliff. I got shoved off the edge of the creek into the creek, but I was able to grab a branch and it bent all the way down, and I was able to make it safely into the bed of the creek. I got shoved off the edge of a ditch into a ditch, in which I almost broke my leg. Luckily, I didn't break my leg, but yeah, these things that I speak about, they try to attack, uh, try to shove you. They'll shove you. They try to. To me, they're native spirits. The ones that I was dealing in, some of them that I was dealing in Elsko, because natives, when they used to go hunting, uh, they would wait for the buffalo. At one point in time, there used to be buffalo here in Texas, and the deer to get to the edges of a creek or a ridge, and they'll go and shove it off. So when it falls, it breaks his legs and he dies. Then they go and get the kill. They go get and food. When the animal gets injured or whatever. So that's why they would shove them off of ridges or edges. So when I got shoved off the ridge in Chalk Ridge Falls, I felt that I got spiritually attacked that day. I was in crutches for about 2-3 months. But yes, I just wanted to share that picture with you all. Said I have a lot of pictures, a lot of pictures. We've been going on for 2 hours and 33 minutes. I have pictures where I'm some crazy pictures that I've captured even during the day. You figure that you're going to capture something at night. I believe that the ultraviolet rays of the sun helps helps break the cloak or spiritual cloak when they're in spirit. That the sun gives them some kind of color that you're able to see at least how tall they are, their silhouettes and stuff like that. It breaks their cloak. You know, I believe that's why the rainbows or the ultraviolet rays were created for a reason. They're created for a reason, and even to break the cloak of the enemy, of the unseen enemy, which is the DDN or anything that's on the other side of the balance. It breaks their cloak. And I have pictures where the cloak was broken by the ultraviolet rays of the sun. I just have to look. Maybe one day I'll make a live of that. Of the numerous times that I capture something because ultraviolet rays of the sun broke the cloak of what was there. Yeah, I had an old picture of that I used to have where the sun is right there by me, but then you can see a spirit of what seems to be of a deer or something, like right beside me, but it looks dark, but it looks like a spirit, you know. Yeah, they'll shove you. I mean, like me, I could hear when they're running towards me. You can hear the footsteps, or sometimes you can hear hoofs, where something is hoofed, and you can hear the hoofs, like especially in the street, where I was coming out of an investigation, and I go into the parking lot. Right, this is like at 3 in the morning, 3:30, somewhere around there. And as I'm finishing up the video, you can hear the hoofs on the running towards me. You can hear hoofs running towards me, and as it's running towards me, I type, I pray within myself, say, I tie, bind, and rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name, and the hoofs stop. So I drive from the location all the way to the house. I get off the vehicle, so I'm a little bit like, and that was kind of weird that I heard hoof marks. I get off the vehicle, walk to my door. As I'm trying to unlock the door, you can hear hoofs running down on the street, and then the hoofs start running on my sidewalk down like they're coming towards me behind me, and I was able to open the door and close the door. And when I close the door, you can see like it looks like some kind of energy. It hits my door, like some kind of energy, like an orb-like thing. It comes and hits the door. But yeah, these things, they're around us. That's why we have to prepare spiritually. We have to pray before, during, and after. It's very important. Not give power to what they're trying to show us. No matter the manifestations they take, you can't believe in that. The only thing I can tell you is that they can change form very rapidly because they're in spirit form. They're in the flesh. They're in spirit form, so they have the capability to not just change forms, but to mimic voices. They have many capabilities. So the only way you're going to be able to handle something that's in the spirit is through the spirit, through Jesus Christ. That's the only way you can overcome it. You can give it power by believing in it. How many people believe in Bigfoot? What are they doing when they're believing in Bigfoot? They're believing in it. So what is that? That's a spiritual opening. You can give it power. At the same time, you can give it fear. If you give it fear, that's a spiritual opening. Because you're scaring you, that's a spiritual opening. So there's a lot of people within the community and the podcast that they want to install fear. They're trying to make this what I call the DDN, demonic Nephilim. They want to make them believe that they're real. There's certain podcasts that say that they're flesh and blood creatures, but there's no proof that they're flesh and blood creatures. There's more proof, more evidence that there are DDNs from the spiritual realm. More proof of that than being real, because the only proof that I've seen that they try to claim it's proof or evidence is people in costume. A lot of people pretending to be Bigfoots, people pretending to be a dog man, people in costumes. Trust me, I've seen them, I'm witnessing, I've seen their capabilities. They can disappear in thin air. They can change form in the blink of an eye. They move very fast, faster than, you can say, as fast as the wind. When we talk about fast as the wind, you can't leave out the wind, they go, because they move fast like the wind. I have videos here to prove all this. I've been doing this work for a while now, doing these investigations that I go do just to see what I capture. I know one thing: They dislike minerals. They don't like they don't like they don't like black tourmaline or selenite. They don't like that because it's a protector. They don't like minerals. They don't like when you go into prayer against them. What do? They don't attack you. They take off when you go into prayer or you say tie binary rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. They take off. They leave because they don't want to do nothing with that. They don't want to do nothing with Jesus Christ or the heavenly angels because they're below us. No matter what manifestations and abilities that they have, they're still below us. How you doing, Alan Garcia? Let me look at the comments here. I'm just saying people can say stories or they can read a book or they can read something of the past. I'm not into honestly, I'm not into books. I'm not into reading nothing. To me it's about finding the truth, right? The spiritual truth of what they are. And I've got more proof that there's Bigfoots and Dogmen and any manifestation they take leads to the DDN, the disembodied demonic Nephilim. That they're more of, you know, demonic in nature, but they have those capabilities. The Nephilim got destroyed. When people say that there's Nephilim that are here in this world that they're real, talk about the giant of Gandor, that's bullshit. That's a bullshit story. As a matter of fact, that story, soldiers were making stories. They made like, I don't know, 4 or 5 stories to see if, when they said the story, when they get back to the States, so how many people were going to believe that story. There's no evidence or proof that the giant exists at all. But I do got the proof that this DDN still exists in spiritual form. I'll share a video with you right now. I'll show my proof because I got the proof that they exist, but they're in spirit form. I'll show you the most current one that I have because I got many. I'll show you the most current evidence I get that they exist in the spiritual aspect of things, and that they exist in the spiritual aspect of things, and that they can change forms in the blink of an eye. There you go. I'll show you the most current one that I got. I'll share more proof, because anybody can say a story, right? Anybody can read a book. Story's a book. Anybody can read, but you got to make it even better. You got to have some kind of evidence, some kind of proof, right? So here's my proof. Here you go. Here's my proof. I'm going to share it with you. The most current one that I got. Here we go. Most current one. Disembodied form would mean that there would be black, like smoke, or like a shadow, right? Disembodied form means spirit, which means it's just spirit without a vessel, without a body, right? So they roam here Earth, and people know them as demons also. They roam here Earth, always trying to find what vessel they can take over. So here is one right here. I'm going to show you something in a moment. I'm just getting it's standing right there, man, and it's turning its head, but it's in disembodied form. It's spirit form. As you see, it's all black, but it's got energy, right? Look at the eyes. But I want to show you something. I'm going to go back to the beginning here, and I want to share something with y'all. If it allows me. I've been having problems with my internet, and it's like I don't want to show it now. It's like I believe some. I don't know, man. It's like it started doing this just today. Like it's blocking me from showing my evidence. Okay, let me try to share it again. Let me share it one more. Let me share it one more time. It's acting strange. My internet is acting strange, especially when it comes down to me sharing my videos. It's like something's blocking me from sharing my videos. But even here, you can see it that it's not that other being. You can see a face here that looks like a Sasquatch, right? But then, because you can see the face here, you can see the nose, the eyes. But yeah, it's like my connection is being interrupted for some reason. There you go. Right there, sideways, you can see it's a Sasquatch. Looks like a Sasquatch. But then, as I move the camera, it turns into something else. It manifests to look like something else. Yeah, something doesn't want me to share this video. I'm just saying that I got the proof. I've been doing this for a very long time. Besides me sharing my stories and my encounters, I have the proof because that's what I do. I've been doing this for years. You know, since I was 3 years old, all my life I've experienced things out of the ordinary. So it's been a lifetime for me. I'm 56, so you figure if I'm 56, I've had 53 years of experience uh, dealing with a supernatural, paranormal, and things that are out of the ordinary. But right there, even though it's freezing up, you can see where it's looks like a Sasquatch. It's standing sideways, but as I play the video, it turns into something else because they can manifest to look like anything. In the blink of an eye, within milliseconds. See, it changed form right there. To that, it can change form. It went from looking like something beastly, like a Bigfoot, to looking like something that looks like an owl of some sort. And that thing is very tall. Because this video is a short reel I created, so you can see it closer. But when you look at it from a distance, it is like at least like 12 feet to 13 feet tall. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Uh, my internet is acting up bad. I just wanted to share that. It's looking sideways. It looks like either a Sasquatch or a turtle. Then when it turns its head, because you see it turning its head, it looks like an owl of some sort, like the features of an owl, right? What do we know about an owl? When you think about an owl, you think about Lilith. Let me see something here. Yeah, yeah, because just some of the comments here. I missed a lot of comments. Uh, Yeah, when I was in the military, man, I seen a lot of things out there. I was a 19 kilo, a tanker. So I was always in the field. It was like 10 months out of the year we were trained when the we had the money to train. 10 months out of the year we'll be training in the field, offense and defensive in the woods. So I ran into a lot of things in the woods, and I've seen the dark shadow spirits in the woods, on the ranges, on Fort Hood. I've seen what seems to be a shapeshifter skinwalker in the form of a lycanthrope or werewolf, whatever you want to call it, dogman. I've seen them on Fort Hood while I was in the military, and of course, even when I was a kid, I would witness all these things. But it's kind of like they know I have that ability, so they show themselves to me. So imagine being in an army with on a 4-man crew, and I have to keep to myself what I'm seeing because I don't want to scare the rest of the crew. Yeah, I don't want to scare the rest of the crew because now if I were to tell them there's a 12 like a 12-foot 13-foot dark shadow figure walking by our tank, they will freak out. They'll probably think I was crazy, right? So I'll just keep it to myself. I could be standing in front of my tank and I could see him pass by the tank, go into the woods. There'll be like two or three of them, real tall, dark shadows at nighttime. I could see him downrange with my thermals. The only thing is with the thermal sights. If you laser on the target, if it's something real, right? Because you're going to see had a heat signature, it's going to let you know it's something real because you're going to be able to see the heat, whether it's a person, an animal, a vehicle, right? The heat coming out of it. I was able to see those dark shadow figures out there downrange, can laser on them, which would mean that they're not real, that they are disembodied form and spirit. That I would say I see like six dark figures downrange right behind the targets. When we'll be going live doing gunnery, so the tower will look through their sights, and they will see something down there too, but it didn't read no heat signature, so they had to go all the way down range just to investigate to make sure it wasn't a person down there, and they would never find nobody down there, but they could see something moving. But when they got there will be nothing there. I'm just saying that they're, to me, of what I witnessed, they're more in disembodied form, in spirit form. If out of my experience, if I were to run into a Bigfoot and I would have made physical contact or would have made physical contact with me, I would tell you, hey, the Bigfoot is 100% real. I haven't run into a Bigfoot that the time that I had an encounter with what looked like a Bigfoot was when I seen something that looked like a little Bigfoot right beside me when I was camouflaged and searching for whatever lured my son into the woods. I was all camouflaged. I even had paint, the camouflage paint on my face, and I had went into some brush, and I was, what should I say? I just not camping out, but I was just doing a surveillance to see if I see any kind of movement. And I'm in the woods, and next thing you know, I hear something making a weird noise beside me. He starts like a growling sound of some sort, but it's like crying. When I turn to my left, I see something real short. He's got a lot of teeth in his mouth. I had a machete on me, and I was gonna swing the machete right on top of his head because it didn't look like an animal. He was standing on twos, so it's making this weird, like a crying sound, and I'm fixing to hit it with a machete on top of the head. And the Heavenly Father says, "Don't do it." So I didn't do it. I put the machete up and walked out of the woods. but the thing, whatever it was, kept on making a crying sound. So when I was exiting the woods, going to the highway, something huge, big mass, at least like 15 foot tall, passed through me. I thought it was going to hit me, that we're going to collide. It went through me, through my body. I got on the road, and when I started walking home, I started acting weird. It's like, it felt like to me that was like a form of possession when it went through me, because all these bad thoughts started coming into mind. So I started going into prayer. I didn't go directly home. I went to the park and sat on the bench. I was there for about 2 hours. Kept on praying. By the time I got my composure back, yeah, have you ever heard the term when you brush against evil? Well, that's what I felt happened that night. It was trying to um, have some kind of mind. The spirit knows a spirit, but that's what the DDN is. They like to possess a host. So it felt like to me it was trying to possess me. So I fought spiritually and tied, bound, and rebuked it and kept on praying till I felt better. Once I felt better, I was able to go back home. That's why it's important not to give it power of what you're seeing, because the DDN, that's what they do. They possess. They can take over a host, a vessel. What do you think so many people wind up missing in the woods? Imagine if they enter somebody and possess them, take them deep into the woods, 4 or 5 miles into the woods, and then the DDN, the demon or the unclean spirit leaves a person. The person comes back to reality, and they don't know where the hell they're at. So eventually, the person is going to die out there because they don't know how they got there. So I believe that's how they've done a lot of people, which they've taken over the vessel, and when they come to, they're somewhere else, and that's it. So I believe there's where a lot of suicides happen, where these things take over that vessel and they take out the person, and it's too late. Okay, let me see here. See if I can catch up to the comments here. I see a comment over here. Yeah, Alan. Trust me, man, if not even the rounds of a tank, I was a tanker. The saber round, heat round, any weapon, any man-made weapon wouldn't be able to hurt them because they're in spirit. You wouldn't be able to hurt them with man. That's why it's good to take a weapon if you go into an area where there's bears, mountain lions, cougars, and I know some people will take them because they're running to those animals. But when I hear people say, I got a 357, I got this, I'm gonna shoot the Bigfoot, I'm gonna shoot the dog man. To me, that sounds stupid. The reason it sounds stupid because I see it in the spiritual aspect of it. You're not gonna do any kind of harm with any man-made weapon, especially if it's in spirit form. Bullets are gonna go right through it. So that's how ridiculous it sounds to me when I hear people say that they killed a Bigfoot, they killed a dog man, they killed a this, but there's no proof. They got no evidence. In order for you to have some kind of evidence, you got to have what we call in the military, as a body bag detail. A body bag detail, it's got to be a body in there, right? Of whatever target you killed or whatever, whether it's body parts or something, right? I've heard that many people said that they killed a Bigfoot, and many people said they killed a dog man, and still no proof of a body, which leads me even more to believe what I've seen, what I witnessed throughout my lifetime, that there are in disembodied form, in spirit form. I got another picture, another video where they move real fast, and it looks black like smoke, like I'm describing it right now. I'll share the picture with you right now. The video. I got a video of it. That it's not a, a flesh being. When I talk about black smoke, what do you could think is black? A black shadow, right? Or a black silhouette. Well, I got proof that these things are, or what I say they are, that they move with the elements, uh, with Mother Nature itself. I think there were certain beings at one point in time that they were called the elementals, right? Some were made out of smoke. When the Heavenly Father was trying to create the perfect human, that some people know them as the elementals. Some were created out of fire, water, vapor, smoke, mud, sludge. I'm thinking some of those are the ones that surface up too, because they are like in spirit form. Uh, but I got a video where it passes real fast right beside me, and it's not a hybrid. It's because they're in spirit form. That's what I'm trying to say. They're in spirit form. It's not here in the flesh. Let me share that video so you can see what I'm talking about. Since I got 23 viewers here, let me share this video if it allows me to share it. You seen how it's acting up? If it allows me to share it. Let me find that video for y'all, brothers and sisters, so you can see what I'm talking about. If it allows me to share it, so you can see how fast they move in spirit or in dark spirit form. Here we go. Let me see if it allows me to play it so I can share it with y'all. Okay. Hopefully he let me plays it. If not, I'm gonna have to call my. There you go. Well, this one's moving at slower speed. Let me show you the. Dang it. Well, this is on slow motion right here, so you can see it pass by right in front of me. As you can see, it doesn't have a physical body, but it's moving in spirit form, which it looks like a dark shadow passing by. And this is on slow motion. I can share the one where it's on on, on regular speed, so you can see how fast they really move. So this is what I'm saying is in spirit form. Dark shadow figure. So let me stop sharing this real quick. Well, I can stop it where maybe you can see something. There we go. Something here, but it's passing. As it doesn't have a physical body, is passing as like smoke or like a spirit, and it's moving very fast. Let me find the one where it's moving at regular speed for y'all. Let me get out of here. Let me catch up to the comments. Yeah, so let me show you the full speed of how they move. Oh, by the way, my name is Abe Cias, the creator of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters and Positive Spiritualist. Show real tech talks under Abe Cias 895. So let me share with you all. Let me find the one that it's moving on the regular speed of it. Okay, here we go. Now this is the original video, and I'm gonna push play so y'all can hear what I'm saying. Because in this video, I'm using my spiritual senses. If it allows me to play it. Come on. Hopefully it allows me to play it. Yeah, there was a tree that landed. They took out my Wi-Fi 2 days ago. They came and they fixed the line and everything, but it's been running kind of crazy. I'm trying to show you the regular speed of it, but it's not letting me.
Yo, you want to see something cool?
Because there you go. I've been through here. I just heard something here. Sounded like some kind of bark. Because I've been through here. I just heard something here. Sounded like some kind of bark. Because I've been through here. I just heard something here. Sounded like some kind of bark. You see how fast it moves, brother and sisters? Look at this. The speed it has, it runs with Mother Nature itself, with the elements. It moves very rapid. I couldn't even see. I seen like a blur, but it moves so fast, you know. I try to catch it. That's why I moved the camera back to the left. I try to capture. I think I moved it a little bit to the left, try to capture the blur, but it's too fast. I'm just showing you the picture of it. It's like it's moving in a whole different, compared to our reality, it's moving in a whole different way. Now tell me, do you think a bullet is going to do something to that? Not if it's in spirit form. It ain't going to do diddly squat. It's going to go right through it. It's like shooting at air, shooting at space. How you doing, Sailor Nemesis? You know those same things that I just showed you right now? I've seen that activity in hospitals. I've seen them in the hospitals. I've seen them in funeral homes, at cemeteries. You know, some people call them other things. Some people might call them reapers, soul reapers. Some people might call them the Hat Man. You know, they call many different names, right? Like a soul collector, hellhounds. But yeah, they move that fast. And when people say, "I'll fight it," I said, "How are you gonna find? How are you gonna fight something that moves like that, like wind? You can't. The only way you can fight it is through spirit, you know, spiritually, through prayer." Thank you, Dr. Fox. I'm just, you know, speaking right now and just sharing the wisdom and knowledge of what I've, I should have said, after all the encounters of what I came up with, what I think they are. They do have the abilities to go into objects, teleport, because they're spirit, of course, right? So they're going to be able to go into an object, like a tree. How many people that like podcasts, that listen to Bigfoot encounters, Dogman encounters, or any kind of cryptid encounters, that people say that the Bigfoot or the Dogman went into a tree? If it's something that's flesh, can't go to a tree. It's going to hit a tree and going to get knocked, it's going to get bumped up, in which it might hit it so hard that the tree might fall down, but it's not going to go through a tree. Now, something that's in spirit form, demonic form, can go through a tree, using like a portal. Some people say, oh, well, the Bigfoot is a interdimensional being. I said, well, what do you think the DDN are? They're spirits. I mean, interdimensional, they can go through objects. People must say, oh, it went through a portal. This thing's can go through trees. They can go through your car. They can go through any object because they're in spirit form. So they're more, to me, they're more in spirits. I believe the natives would say that the Bigfoot corrupted their people. The Bigfoots, some of the elders native will say that the Bigfoot are demonic in nature, which will make sense, right? Corrupted their people. How can it corrupt a person? Show them a little bit of witchcraft and necromancy, and even possibly possess. Because I will hear stories where the Bigfoot would steal the children, would take the children into the woods, right? In a form of what? Of a possession, or maybe mind control. Call them by their name because they have those capabilities, and lure them into the woods. And when you hear about the missing 401 cases, you hear the stories of the elders used to say about the Bigfoot. It makes sense of what happened with me with my son when he got lured into the woods. They can use elements. I have a picture where my son is sitting on top of on my truck where I used to live, and you can see something right there looking at him. Said they can use anything to manifest, even Mother Nature itself. And I'm going to give you an example of that right here with this. Let me see if I can find the photo of my son on top of the truck where this thing is looking at him. Looks demonic to me, but let me go to it so I can share it with y'all. Okay, here we go. It's a there you go. Check out this one, y'all. Let me see if it allows me to share it. Check out this photo. Nope, wrong one. Well, this is a creepy photo too, but that's not the one I'm trying to share. No, that's not it. Okay. Here you go. Check out this one. Let me see if it lets you play. I don't think it is. You can see it right here. When you think of demonic or Nosferatu, demonic, you see again is here. My son is on top of my truck sitting down, and it's right here looking at him. Look at the face of it. It's looking at my son. When we talk about demons, I'm sorry about the lag. I don't know what I can do. I guess I'm on Facebook or something. I don't know. What's going on here? It's not letting me. Let me get out of here. It's not letting me share. You can still see it here. There we go. See, I can see that right there. No, it's not sharing it. Good evening, Sailor Nemesis. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, brothers and sisters. Like, but you can see it right there in the photo. Something's definitely wrong with my connection to YouTube. But anyways, maybe it's telling me to get off the air. Anybody got any questions for me? Let me read some of the comments here. Good night, Sister Danita. God bless you. Yeah, you can always make your own holy water, brother. You can always pray over it for God to bless it. That's what I used to do. Make my own. I used to make my own remedies. I will bless the holy water, or bless the water. I will place pure stuff in the holy water, like garlic, salt, pure things in there to make it even stronger. I will make little balloons and fill it up with the blessed water with a, because I don't know what I was dealing with, and I would have little bag full of little balloons with the holy water. That when I would see a dark shadow figure entering a tree, I would throw it on the tree. You know, like wherever I seen the dark shadow figure enter, I'll go to a tree, or sometimes I'll just wouldn't waste the water that way. I'll just place crosses on the tree so we won't be able to use it as a portal. But that was in Elms Grove when I was fighting there spiritually. Okay. Yeah. I used it numerous times, man. It works. You pray for the Heavenly Father to bless it. When you're praying in true faith and true belief, right? So you pray for the Heavenly Father to bless the water. He'll bless it for you. There was times when I would do my investigation, and after investigating, I would come home and take a shower when I would pray for the water to be blessed, to cleanse me off any negative attachments. Or when I go do my investigations, or if there was something on me for it to leave, that it was not welcome. Let's see, we've been on for 3 hours. Yeah, you can use a squirt gun, Sailor Nemesis. You can do it like they did in that movie Lost Boys. And so long you can hit the target with it. But you got to remember they move so fast. always it becomes into the where I'm being overwhelmed. I go to prayer. I'll say the Your Father, or if it's activity picking up big time, say you're not welcome to affect me in any kind of way. I tie bind and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. Leave me alone. And you got to let them know that they're not welcomed. No, with no fear and no belief of giving them any kind of power. You got to take the power away, right? Because if you don't take the power away, then they can use that against you. That's why I always tell people, even though people say that they've seen Bigfoots and Don King gave them the power of belief, they go, what if the thing that you're witnessing is not what you're seeing, just a manifestation? What if they are demonic in nature? So if you give them the power of belief, then it's got a spiritual opening to attack you spiritually, like in the form of possession. I believe we lost a lot of brothers and sisters uh, in the spiritual community, paranormal community, and cryptic community because of belief. They use that to attack. This is what I found out because I tried that cryptic commission or whoever's there tuning in when I was searching of trying to find the man in black that lured my son into the woods. I was geared up. I was freshly out of the military and I was geared up. You know, I had weapons. I had all kinds of things I could fight hand in hand if I had to. You know, uh, but when it stopped showing itself to me and I started getting attacked spiritually, where I was hearing footsteps running behind me, and by the time I turned around, I'm already hit, fly 4 or 5 feet, tumble a roll, get up with my guards up. There's nobody there, and I go hear him running from in front of me, but there's nobody there. I'm not seeing nobody. That's when I knew that the weapons that I had wasn't gonna be able to fight this battle I was fighting. It became more of a spiritual battle between good and evil, right? Of the balance. So the only way I was able to fight is through Jesus Christ. So what I'm telling you is if you have a weapon in your hand and you get a weapon in your hand and it's okay in your mindset, when I see it, I'm gonna hit it. What does hit is doing harm to somebody, right? So when you're gonna hit something and you're gonna try to harm it or kill it, right? Or right there by itself, I'm already telling you, if it's something that's demonic or in spirit, and you plan to hit it because you think it's something in the flesh or you believe it's something real, it's going to use that against you because you're trying to harm it, which is anger, hatred, vengeance, kill, murder. If it's demonic, it's going to use that to attack you. If you give it power of belief, thinking it's real, that's going to use that against you. If you give it the power of fear, it's going to use that against you. So, no fear, no belief. You do the opposite. And then you're going to see what I'm telling you is true. You do the opposite, and it's not going to be able to have any kind of jurisdiction to continue to torment you, because that's what it's doing. If it's attacking you, it's tormenting you. So it's not going to be able to torment you if you close those spiritual openings. So it's spiritual warfare. So that's why I always tell people here on Spiritual Equipped Encounters, I always maintain a heavenly love foundation. A heavenly love foundation. That's the key. They dislike a heavenly love foundation. Why? Because in the heavenly love foundation, there's forgiveness. In which there's no generational curses because you're forgiven. There's no hatred. There's no fear. There's no believing in other things. Uh, there's nothing but heavenly love and your relationship with Jesus Christ. Now, that weapon, out of all the weapons, that's the strongest weapon of all the spiritual gifts that you can get blessed with. A heavenly love foundation. A love foundation is the strongest out of any spiritual gifts. Without a love foundation, well, then you're setting up yourself for failure because the enemy uses anything that I just mentioned as spiritual openings to attack. And, I just want to share my wisdom and knowledge to those that are willing to listen because I've been through it. I've been through the spiritual warfare against them. And when they come in numbers. It's not one, it's not two, it's not three, it's not four. There's many, just like the Legion is many. There are many that come after you. If you're being targeted spiritually, they come at you. Just what happened to me in Elms Grove. But luckily I overcame it. And I'm here under Spiritual Encrypted Encounters to make a difference. To those who want to listen, I'm here to make a difference in a positive way. That unlock a heavenly love foundation. Yes, forgiveness is huge, Sister Madeline, in closing any spiritual openings. Generational curses can run through a spiritual opening, through unforgiveness. Or if you had somebody within a family member from the past that might have been dabbling in something, and they bought themselves more time and say, okay, affect 2 generations from now, 3 generations from now, affect my 6th generation from now. They're giving them authority, right, to affect the next of kin. So that's when the next of kin has to make a spiritual stance and cut the negative tie. And we got to stand for ourselves, well, how we are, how we want to be, and cut those negative ties. And let that fate of whoever made that deal stay with that individual. But we forgive them for the mistakes that they do, right? We sever the negative tie. That's how demons jump from generation to generation. The video I showed you, I believe it was in the form of an owl. When we think about a form of an owl, in Spanish we call them lechuzas. Some people call them harpies. And some people know it as Lilith. And so as some people, they call it the owl man. But to me, they're all the same. They're DDN. You see where it looked like a Bigfoot, and then it changed form to this giant owl because they can manifest that fast. In a blink of an eye, you'll miss it. You can transform from one thing to another real fast. You can go from manifesting to manifesting. I mean, constantly. That you're trying to go after supposedly a Bigfoot. You're in the woods and you look and you can see it, but it could be standing right beside you in the form of a tree or in the form of a branch because they manifested to look like that. But they have those abilities. They have the abilities to mimic voices, mimic sounds. What are the mimic sounds, brothers and sisters? The mimic sounds for what? If you're hearing a child, a woman, a dog, different sounds, disembodied voices, what do you think they're mimicking them? They're mimicking them, some to scare you, like if they're growling, to scare you, which that's a spiritual opening, and the others, so you can believe what you're hearing, which that's a spiritual opening. That's why you have to maintain your heavenly love foundation. Place Jesus Christ first. Tie, bind, and rebuke them in Jesus Christ's name, and they'll flee. I'm just sharing my wisdom and knowledge, brothers and sisters, with y'all. Yeah, all my life, I've dealt with things like this out of the ordinary, and they keep on surfacing up. So I keep on putting them on blast here in Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. If I capture something, I share it with you. I mean, said been recuperating from an injury on my neck area from when I went and investigate months ago, where I could see one pass behind me, looking at me, looking down at me. That's how tall it was. And then I seen it, and I gave it like an ounce power of belief of what I witnessed, and he used that little ounce as a spiritual opening to attack me. That I felt like it grabbed me from the neck area, and he tried to throw me on the ground. But I stood up, uh, and I went into prayer. I was able to make it out of the woods, but I came out injured. I have been having problems with my neck ever since that incident. You could say he tried to clothesline me in some kind of way, grab me from the neck and throw me on the ground. I mean, as big as it was, but you know, that's why I'm glad that I have a Heavenly Love Foundation and place Jesus Christ first. I'm just trying to get the evidence to show you all these things of their existence, that we're under spiritual warfare, that right now is the time to prepare and get ready for the spiritual warfare and to understand it. Our government or society, religion is not telling you how bad the situation is. I'm telling you how bad the situation is because I'm capturing the evidence and showing you that there are many. And when you hear about accidents happening and people jumping off of bridges, jumping in front of vehicles, those things that I'm speaking of, those are what's in charge of that. They have the ability to possess, attack a host, and they destroy a host because they have full possession of it. Once the host is destroyed, it leaves the body because they already accomplished the mission. The jinn, no different, does the same thing. They're the same. I've seen that happen out there in the Battle of Medina Ridge, where the jinn was jumping into from soldier to soldier, just literally making them do things. They had a white flag surrendering. They went from having a white flag, entered the body. They drop the white flag, pick up the weapon. The body gets killed, and it goes jumping from person to person, doing the same thing. But in saying that, brothers and sisters, I don't want to freak you out too much. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of research, and I've been fighting this for a very long time. But if anybody got a story to share, whenever I do another live, you're more than welcome to jump in here and share your testimony. I believe sharing is caring. I'm not seeing any comments of anybody, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to call it a night, brothers and sisters. I just want to say thank you for those that tune in here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters with me and cousin Jesse, brother-in-law Morgan, sister Madeline, Dr. Fox, the Cryptid Mission, Sailor Nemesis, Alan Garcia. Thank you for sharing those pictures, brother. And if you ever want to share your testimony or share things that you're going through, just let me know, man. Hit me up on Messenger. We should be connected now. Let me see that. Let me see if there's any more comments here. You're welcome, Sister Ivy Ramirez. Yeah, I need to call the company tomorrow and find out what's going on with my Wi-Fi. I was having problems trying to share those pictures. But anyways, thank y'all. Good night. God bless y'all. Love, light, and blessings. And just remember, you're never alone. Jesus Christ is always with you. All you got to do is ask, or should I say, pray, for him to come and help you through whatever situation you're going through spiritually. He will come and help you. Him, or he'll send the angels to come and help you. He must send the Holy Spirit to help you. But he will send somebody to assist you spiritually. Because that's what he does. He's he don't sleep. You're welcome, everybody. Everybody have a good night. God bless you all. Peace out from Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Sir Arceus signing off.